All right, here we are. It's the Brotober Fest episode of the Intoxicated Intellectuals. And we got Isaiah here, and we got the longtime man we've been trying to get on this thing, Nico. It's good to finally have you on, bro.
Yeah, I've just been waiting for the right moment, and I thought Brotoberfest was the right time.
Sounds like a
So
good
I'm
time.
here.
What's everyone sipping on tonight?
What do you got, Nico?
I'm just a good old fashioned Corona Extra or Corona Familiar, not Corona Extra, apparently.
Isaiah, what you got?
Got a Howling Gourd.
Oh shit!
It's a pumpkin beer.
Wait,
for
is that a
Brotober.
German beer?
No.
Oh, it sounded German.
Howling Gourd. No, it's
Yeah.
just for pumpkins. Howling pumpkin, dude.
I got a
Nerdy,
I got a Polydor Munchen, an Oktoberfest beer.
Oh, well, look at
I'm
that.
official in the spirit.
Full German roots all at
Got my
work
mug
to say
too,
that.
though.
Nico was so bummed when you showed
I'm
your mug. And he's
I'm
the
just
only
going
mugless
model.
man here.
Hey, this thing is glass too.
You should got mason jar, dude. This is wooden.
About to get a splinter out of that thing.
Might you have to come to the Ren Fair and get one.
Wait,
Renaissance Fair.
when is
Yeah.
that? Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go. Because last year when you went, Isaiah, that shit looks sick.
It was hella fun, honestly. It's to the it's the week. It's up until the weekend before Halloween. Yeah,
Oh shit!
I just got
Is it
confirmation on that too.
is
From
it
my
is it
sources.
is
Are
it
you
like
going again?
alcohol based?
There's alcohol there. I wouldn't say it's
Fuck.
alcohol based, but like
Okay, okay.
there's definitely beer tents there and stuff.
If the
But they
fun
do
isn't
cater
sent,
to alcohol if you need that. It is
They, they,
there.
they, they do they do cater towards their beer drinkers. I mean, they got mugs, they got beer.
well,
That's
like the
good.
whole reason I'm asking is because I'm doing sober October,
Oh no, like you could totally go there, like not, uh,
and not drink.
yeah, not drink. You'll be fine.
Well, the whole thing that has me like going, holy fuck, that looks cool. A, like just the old fashioned shit. B, like the fact that you got an actual wooden mug. And C, that picture you took with the furries last year was iconic as fuck. And that's probably one of my favorite pictures in my phone.
Dude, there was like axe throwing there. There's a lot of stuff there to do. It was like a lot of fun, and all the booths there, like all the like the handmade like merchandise is like really cool.
But tell us more about the furries.
The furries,
Yeah,
those are the
I'm trying
only
to hear
two
about that.
furries I
But but
saw.
but but like what are they doing there?
They were dressed up as pirates, dude. The furries, they were dog pirates, you know?
I feel like I've seen a dog pirate in a movie
Dude,
or
you know
something.
what's even funnier though, Kyle? I think you'll like this better. Dude, there was some furries and they wanted to ride on the boat. They couldn't. Who wouldn't allow it?
You
That's
guys have a
discrimination, bro.
you guys have a policy against furries?
It was just I thought what did they say? They were like, we just can't like trust that like your grip is like strong enough to hold on to like the rails and stuff, and like that your shoes won't just like slide out from under you because they are just wearing like costumes at the end of the day.
That's a lawsuit.
Yeah,
That
you
is
guys are.
discrimination, and we're gonna start a hashtag movement. Hashtag free the furries.
Dude, honestly, give it 5 years, it will totally be a lawsuit.
Well, that's basically what everything has become. Is regardless, because like the problem is in my head with furries on there is not the slipping, because the bottoms of them have like grip, right? The suits have to have some kind of grip. It's not just
Well, I
all
think they would have
fuzz.
like, I mean, I feel like walking is like different. Like, I bet there is like maybe like, yes, definitely like some like rubber stuff maybe at the bottom. I don't know how furry suits work actually. I don't
Yeah,
want
because
to
they're
like
wearing
talk
those
like how I
things.
know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, because they're wearing those things a lot, so they must have some kind of grip on the shoe
see,
part.
I would like to think so, Nico, but I also don't. I'm not into the specifics.
The liability thing in my head is that if you have all these people dressed up in like these animal suits, that kids are gonna go, look, it's an animal, and then take pictures and have their whole childhood ruined in a couple of years when they figure out what that picture is.
Yeah.
I think that's the furry would be happy though if the kids are mistaking them for animals, because that would be what they want.
Wait, all furries are pedophiles, is what you're saying, Nico?
No,
That
I'm
is a
saying
harsh. That's a harsh judgment on the furry community. They're coming after you. Hashtag free the furries.
hey, I got respect for all. If you want to dress like an animal, and I like animals too.
Oh, Isaiah, ask him the question.
What was the question? I don't remember the question.
All right, Isaiah has asked this question as a special guest.
Oh, what's your persona?
Yeah, Nico, what if you were to be a furry? What would be your persona?
Like what animal would I choose?
Yeah,
Honestly, probably like a. I've always liked kangaroos for some reason. I feel like
That's sick, dude. Though, would you be one of
um,
those buff kangaroos that's all like jacked
yeah, I
up?
was envisioning like just like a hyper kangaroo and like a buff one too that boxes or something on the side.
Oh, so you're
and then
basically
keep a
just
pack of
you're
keep a pack
basically
of
just Kangaroo Jack at this point.
Yeah, or like kangaroo. Honestly, kangaroo like exactly kangaroo Jack
throw on the
would be
shades and
cool
everything,
too.
and
The
then
red jacket.
keep
Red hoodie.
Magnum condoms in your pouch.
Is that what Kangaroo Jack does?
I don't think that's a part of the movie.
I don't remember that part.
In the kids' movie, I don't think he was keeping Magnum condoms in his pouch. That doesn't sound like the Kangaroo Jack that I know.
You know Kangaroo Jack was slanging tang though.
He was.
He was just hopping from one bitch to the another to another.
My childhood's been ruined, dude.
With those shades. He was
That was
cool.
that was like one of my favorite movies as a kid, but I really don't remember it like right now. Like I don't remember the plot of the movie.
Yeah, I remember there was some kind of money involved that he stole. Remember he had like a briefcase or something.
No, that jacket had drugs in it.
Was it drugs?
Yeah.
Maybe it was. That sounds about right. And they were trying to.
Or like something. It was like something along the lines. That jacket either had like expensive like diamonds or it had like drugs in it.
Kangaroo Jack was a drug movie. It was PG. It was for kids.
Okay,
I think it had
I think it had diamonds in it then.
I think
But
it was
the
like some kind of
the
jewelry.
jacket
Diamond.
had something in it that was important, and he had the jacket on, and he kept like wearing
Oh
it.
yeah, it was the jacket. Oh yeah, that's why
Yeah,
he
the
was wearing the
jacket was the
jacket.
important part. Yeah,
And
Okay.
the
then
movie.
See now the diamonds thing that kind of like rings a bell. I feel like I somewhat remember.
Because I just remember seeing a blue bag of crystals, and I thought it was like I was thinking it was meth or something.
Yo,
Jack was
what's up,
that.
Alex?
Gang.
Oh wait, hold on. Your audio's not working. Hold on. I just clicked unmute. I don't know why.
Yo,
There we go. Now we hear you.
you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
All right, cool.
Wait, are you in your car on break?
I could go to the school, but there's just a lot more going on. Music, everyone's talking, people are shooting dice outside. I'm dead serious. I can go right now and like, they're shooting dice inside, but
Oh Jesus.
I was
Oh,
like, you know
that's my
what?
kind of
Let me
school.
hey man, we're missing you out here. What happened? You didn't show up.
Hey. Alex, do you remember the plot to Kangaroo Jack?
That's one of my favorite movies. I grew up watching it. Yeah. So
Dude, hell yeah, we got a true enthusiast out here.
Another avid fan.
Big Kangaroo Jack. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys noticed with my Big Kangaroo Jack tattoo. No.
Oh shit.
Just imagine.
Right?
It's just huge all the way up.
That would have been crazy.
The
Dude, I thought you were
movie
gonna bust.
poster all on.
I totally thought you were gonna bust out a Kangaroo Jack tattoo right now.
That kind of
Whole
makes me
movie
think
poster on my ribs.
we should all get a Kangaroo Jack tattoo in solidarity of our Brotober.
Just like glasses on, just like
Hear me about a Kangaroo Jack chain with like he's on the bottom and he's wearing those shades or something. It's like all blinked out.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, Kangaroo Jack plot. I think it was I forgot what the two guys' names were, but they were like, "Oh yeah, let's steal some TVs," and then somehow they almost got caught up doing that. They ended up escaping, and then what was his name? Charlie? I think it was Charlie. He was running a like a salon, and people thought he was gay, but he wasn't. And he went to like his mob boss stepdad, like asking for money. He was like, "All right, I'll give you money as soon as like you take this like this package to Australia." But little did they know that that money was being used as a like payment for a hit to kill both of them off, which is super dark now that you think about it, because they were literally like going to pay
so-
for their
Yeah,
own deaths.
I remember that.
Yeah, you
Wait,
remember the
so-
whole plot.
so-
I
so
just
you-
thought there was a jacket on a kangaroo. I couldn't remember what was
You
going
you
on.
guys were right that it was money though, because we
Yeah.
weren't sure if there was money in the briefcase, diamonds in the briefcase, or drugs. And I said drugs it couldn't be because it was a kids movie. But now that there's a fucking hit in the movie, maybe I don't remember this movie as good as I thought I did.
Dude, yeah, it was hella dark, like for no reason either. Like I thought it was a children's movie, but that shit's more like up the alley of like I don't know, like those adult comedy movies. Like
Well,
it was not meant for kids.
Like some kind of mob
well,
movie.
kids are oblivious to that shit because like going back, like if you look at like on YouTube and shit of like things you missed as a kid, like my favorite is the Jimmy Neutron one where his dad's like, my whole life changed when I sat on a banana.
Dude,
Like
honestly, even the Cat in the
SpongeBob.
Hat movie too.
Oh yeah, you filthy hoe, and then he throws it.
Yeah.
Oh my
But when he
god.
tells Gary not to drop the soap in the shower in that one episode.
Wait, that was on SpongeBob?
Yeah, when Gary like he's trying to get Gary to take a bath, and then he tells him not to drop the soap in the shower. That was a classic adult joke they threw in.
That's classic SpongeBob right there.
You classic SpongeBob. Don't drop the soap in the shower, bro. Classic SpongeBob right there,
And
man.
Gary gives a little meow, a little meow.
All right, guys. We're gonna jump into one of the first things I had as a discussion for us. What are your guys' thoughts on that fucking Neuralink thing that Elon Musk is making, which is the chip they want to install in your brain to where you can think out loud and like process internet information like through your brain?
It sounds kind of sick. Like honestly, just having like the internet at like not without typing, like just by thinking, like oh, like I wonder what this is, and like it coming to your head, like oh shit,
Wait, are you
like, there it
comfortable?
is.
Are you
That's the
comfortable? Because like part of the thing is with Neuralink is that you would be able to read each other's minds. Are you comfortable with other people having access to your thoughts?
Yeah, Isaiah, you're trying to be a cyborg.
answer. Shit, dude. I don't know about like 24/7. My thoughts, dude, they will tend to wander.
The amount of times a day where I go, this fucking idiot, like I don't want people to hear that.
Or like when my thoughts get dark, real dark for a second. I don't want people hearing that stuff.
They're gonna have
I'm just
some
like,
app on
dude,
their
I want to
iPhone
just like
and
I
just
could just like grab this kit and just like
log
want
into
people hearing
Isaiah's
that shit.
brain.
You're just waiting at the grocery store and there's like a sweet old lady behind you staring at you, and in your head you just go, I want to kill myself. And she's like, stop smiling.
She's like, oh my god. She moves lines.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, personally, I don't like the idea of installing stuff into my body, but part of me also thinks a Terminator and like the future, we're eventually able to have like semi-biotic like limbs and stuff. So that's kind of cool, but I don't know about my whole brain and stuff. I'm trying to keep that me personally.
What's your thoughts, Alex?
Sounds like a good plot to a movie, but I wouldn't go for it. Like I wouldn't let them touch me. I do suggest that they do it on like death row inmates that are really about to get like the chair, and then they're like, okay, well you can get out of your death penalty and just serve 20 years if you decide to let Neutralink or whatever the fuck it's called to implant a chip in your brain and let us like view what you're thinking. And, like I mean it's probably gonna be some gory shit like yo I want to molest or like some shit like that, but I mean,
Have him be a
shit,
guinea
that'd be
pig for a
nice.
second.
Well,
Yeah, be a
the,
guinea pig.
yeah, put one in a psychologist and then put one in a murderer. And then also, well, I guess you can kind of think whatever you want to think. So you can't take someone at their head. Like if you're reading their thoughts and they go, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. Like you can't
Yeah.
take that at full
But
cost.
same goes if you're just like, dude, I want to fucking kill this kid in front of me. And you just thought that
Oh,
for a
shit.
second. Like you can't take that like at full thought either. Like that doesn't count either.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
so some courts, so if you say that to some people, I think there's a case.
No, but no,
Why
no, no.
not?
Like freedom of thought. You know, like if I just think that I didn't say that out
Oh, for
loud.
just
You
your
know,
thought.
like if
Yeah,
someone just
I
read
feel
my
you.
brain, I was like, whoa, well, why you reading, dude? Why you reading?
That's
well,
true. That's your thought.
imagine like how many like attempted murders or death threats you would get like if people had access to your thoughts. Because anytime somebody
Yeah.
cuts me off in traffic, I'm like, you should die. So yeah, the big thing though that I really don't trust is the fact that Elon Musk is behind it. And that's not to say Elon Musk is like a piece of shit or nothing. Well, again, debatable. But like the whole thing with Tesla is that he has a kill switch on all Teslas. He can stop them all at any time, which is why I'll never buy a Tesla because in case of an apocalypse.
It's crazy.
But imagine if he puts a kill switch on our fucking brains.
And he'd be the one to do it too, because he's all about like future colonizing Mars, and just like every interview you see with him, he's just like the human goal is to like repopulate and like give birth as many times as possible. So he's all about some like weird apocalyptic future. I don't trust that guy sometimes.
Well, he's trying to repopulate everything by himself.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's why he does it, because he's got that weird mindset. He's just like all about like procreation.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing I had on deck is specific to Nico. Nico, I've been wanting to ask this question for a while because every time Michael's come on the podcast, he's told a story in which you've almost gotten like beat up for no reason. So my question is like, why are you always the guy that people seem to like try to fight in the club when you're like the nicest guy I've ever and the most chillest guy I've ever met?
You know what's funny is it's always for Michael. Like it's Michael and Jed. Jed one time, but Michael about 4 or 5 times. I don't know, maybe it's like some brotherly instinct thing or something, but I guess when I'm drunk, he always starts Michael. I mean, you guys know Michael, he always gets into stuff with people and like starts talking to them and stuff. And I'll usually be around him because I'm at the club and stuff. I'm usually talking and stuff. So if something goes awry, I'm usually right there trying to diffuse stuff.
Well,
and then sometimes it just goes crazy.
that's the thing that fucking like rattles my brain is I've seen you in the middle of quite a few altercations, and every time you're like the nicest guy and you're like trying to keep things calm.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to diffuse stuff. I don't get why people.
And somehow you're the guy who got thrown down the stairs and the guy who was walking down the street and someone pulled up and tried to swing on.
That one was funny. That I thought he tried to swing and he completely like missed, and I was just kind of like laughing because he was kind of a short, stubby man. He was very, very short and very stubby, and yeah, I was like so drunk that I was like almost laughing on him. But I guess to answer your question, I don't know why. I don't know how it.
Even when we went camping and Nick and Michael were back and forth, just fucking hate you. I fucking love you, man. Fucking hate you. I fucking love you. You're just like, Michael, you're like on replay. We get it. You guys are cool. Shh.
So yeah, I like treating it like a movie, just pretending it's a movie scene and then just kind of interacting with it. Like if I was a movie character too, what would be a funny third wheel to that? So that's my mindset usually.
Does anyone else live their life like it's a movie? Because I get what he's saying by like if you kind of imagine yourself like in the spotlight almost, like you're like, this is my life, this is my
trying
movie.
to say some real cool shit sometimes.
Isaiah reminds me of a movie character sometimes.
Do I? Thanks, Nico. I'm meanie, bro. As I said. Just
You're
kidding.
like that. If you've ever seen the movie Dazed and Confused, Slater, the dude that wears the hat,
Oh yeah.
you can be like,
talking about.
I thought you were gonna say Helter Skelter.
So funny. For fucking Charles Manson.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
oh, him too.
All right. So Nico said short and stubby, man. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna ask you guys a question. If you guys can get the answer correct, I will either beer bong or beer snorkel a beer. If you guys get it incorrect, you guys have to chug a beer. You don't have to finish it full, but at least do a half chug.
Yes, yeah.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
The question is, what month is reword it. According to Urban Dictionary, what month is National Throw Short People Month?
Throw short people. What month is National Throw Short People Month?
Okay, I'm gonna go with May because it's got the least amount of letters in it. It's the shortest
The
month.
shortest month, that's your guess?
All right. 5,
I'm gonna go September.
3, 2.
October.
All right. Wait, how should we do this? Should the one person who got it right not chug, or should if one of you guys gets it right, I'm the only one that chugs?
Did one of us get it right?
One of you did get it right.
It's October, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Wasn't it?
It's
Out of
October.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
October is National Throw Short People Month. So if you're under 5'6", you can be thrown whenever and however far someone taller chooses.
Damn it.
Shit.
Just
2
someone
inches
taller.
shorter, and I would have been.
5'6".
I would have been gone.
Isaiah, you're like 5'8". Alex, you're like 5'8" too, aren't you?
I like to
think
believe
so.
I'm
5'8" or
5'9"
5'9".
actually. But yeah, see?
On Tinder, I'm 6 foot.
I'm also 6 foot on Tinder.
Nico, are you using the picture of you, Michael, and Danny?
Oh, on Tinder? Dude, I forgot I have that saved in my special photo album, but I got through that on Tinder actually. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, I'm going to chug a beer regardless, guys. Do you think I should go beer snorkel or beer bong?
Oh shit, dude. Beer snorkel or beer
Beer-
bong?
Beer snorkel sounds cool.
Yeah,
Do the beer snorkel.
I like the
Snorkel it
snorkel.
is.
Plus it's your newest one, Kyle.
Well, technically, this mug's my newest one.
Oh yeah.
I saw something else that was cool the other day. Fuck, what was it? Shit. It was like another like chugging thing. But they also say beer snorkel is the fastest way you can drink beer, even faster than the tornado like thing where you shake the bottle.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what Kyle needs?
Monsters.
He needs a secret. No, besides a Four Loco, a secretary that takes down all your drinking ideas. But she has to be drunk too in order for it to like, you know how you need like a person's perspective.
Yeah.
She needs to be drunk on the job at all times.
See, I'm open to any and all drinking fast ideas. However, like if it's beer, I'm more likely to do it. If it's hard alcohol, I'm kind of iffy. I've very much turned into a beer person, which is funny because in my heyday, I was a hard alcohol person by far.
Ooh, I don't know about hard alcohol. But you know what? There's this place out in Union City that all they sell is sours, and you got me into it. So every time I go, I'm like, "What do you recommend?" They're like, "Well, do you like sours?" I'm like, "What, like sours? This the Pope shit in the woods?" But nah, they have some really good sours up in there. There's this one called Blueberry Pie. I kid you not, that shit got me drunk, like off of one, and it was like 9%, and it didn't even taste like
Shit.
alcohol at all.
That's crazy.
You should talk to
9% are my favorite of beers.
You should talk to Isaiah and Michael. They both brewed the what is it? The Therapist knockoff.
Yeah.
That's like a sour that's like 10% or something.
Oh no, there was a
Mhm.
therapy. There was a sour. It was the King sour. I think it was like 10%.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, was that the big ass
Shit.
jug you brought to the lake?
I believe so.
But it's a chain reaction, Alex. Michael got Isaiah into sours. Isaiah got me into sours, and now I've branched it off to everyone who comes on this podcast.
It's funny because like
No, I'm
originally me and Michael and like Jed like all tried sours together like at Cali Roots. Like some guy like brought them, was like, you guys gotta try this beer. And we're like, whoa, this is beer? Like this is crazy. And he was like, yeah, like I'm in this like special club and like these are these beers we get. And they're like fermented fruit in them. I was like, that's crazy. These are like so good. And
Nico,
then
when,
Michael tried it again and got us
It
back
seems
into
like they really caught on the past 2 years. Like now, everyone's super into sours.
are you a big sour fan, Nico, or not so much?
Oh, I mean, like they taste amazing. So yeah, but
And who put you onto that? Was it Michael, Isaiah, or kind of all in the same boat?
I think like at the end of college, that's kind of when they started becoming popular. And I was buying them a bit, but we were still just buying like 30 racks all the time. So we wouldn't think of buying sours. And then when I came back, I saw that Michael and Isaiah were drinking them a bunch. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to get back into them a little bit. So then I started buying them more. But I buy a lot of Voodoo Rangers, to be honest, like the 9%, but
that's where it's at, dude. 9% Voodoo Rangers.
I get a
fucking
good
quick.
sour from time to time too. Especially if I'm out like a special like venue or something. They got
Well-
specialty sours.
And any sour you can get out and about is like better just for the fact that you probably won't see it again.
Yeah, exactly. Just for like the occasion.
Which PS one of my favorite breweries is out in Martinez. So anytime you guys are out in the area, go check out the Del Cilio brewery. Like that shit is absolutely phenomenal. That's where they make Guava Dreams, which is one of my favorite sours, but they always have a cool sour on deck too.
Mm,
All right,
gonna
I
have
got
to check it
take
out.
note of that.
I got to do this beer snorkel real quick, guys.
Good luck.
Get it.
Wait, I want someone to stop watch this.
I got you.
This thing has a timer, but it's not very accurate.
All right.
It's got a timer built in.
Yeah,
That's super funny.
but it's not accurate because you have to like flip the bottle and everything. All right, Isaiah, you have it ready?
Yeah.
All right, tell me. All right, 3, 2, 1. Time.
5:27.
Damn, that feels hella long.
That seemed pretty dang quick from this.
That was pretty quick though. 5 seconds 27 or 5 seconds 27 milliseconds.
I'm gonna attempt to beat it at some point on this podcast.
That's
not
straw. That
milliseconds.
snorkel you
I
got's
don't know what
really
that
good. I
is.
didn't think it would go through that quick.
No,
That's a great product.
To be honest, though, I feel like the old school version, which is you just get a plastic straw and bend it to the side, I feel like that's just as effective, if not faster. This one's just cool because it's a wham bam one and done. And to be honest, it was like $15 on Amazon. So like I'd still recommend getting it just because it's cool for parties and shit. But like
So that one it screws on the top.
it has like a little silicone like top, so you just put it on, it seals it.
Dang, that's beer ingenuity at its finest. There's
You,
just
Kyle, your hair is so long now.
It really is. I keep wanting to get it cut, but I just don't have like a barber that can cut like long hair. Alex, you're who I'm going to when I want to fade. I'm throwing that out there. P.S. Plug your barbershop Instagram, by the way.
Yeah. If you guys want to cut, Bay Area, I drive mobile. Instagram at fresh2, the number 2, death 510. Check me out.
hell yeah.
So which
Yeah,
which I'll eventually like cut my hair pretty short here pretty soon, but I want long hair for Halloween because I plan on going as Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
Sick.
So I need a trim, and so I want it like shoulder length. But I've also heard that like going to a salon, which Isaiah is what you recommended. But salons are fucking expensive, aren't they? Isn't it like $80 a haircut?
Not the
Maybe more.
not
Well,
the place I go, but that's because I know a friend and like she charges me absolutely nothing.
How long have you been going to a salon? I've never heard you mention that before.
Really? I always go to this one girl. I always go to my girl Jill, dude. She knows how to cut my hair.
You've just been keeping this a secret this whole time?
Dude, she's good
He-
at what she does.
No, he's pretty open about it. He doesn't keep it a secret. It's not like public domain information, but
I guess maybe I
you still
haven't
haven't
asked
asked, dude.
Yeah, maybe I haven't asked like specifically where you go.
But
I asked him. I was like, dude. Oh, what's even funnier, Isaiah, is I went and saw Uncle Les over the weekend, and when he walked
Oh,
in,
really?
yeah, when he walked into the room, first thing he sees is my hair and my beard, and he goes, "Who the fuck is this mountain man?"
It's sick.
Yeah, when you first pulled up because the last time I saw you, I think it was the camping trip when your hair was like semi long,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like that. So when you first pulled up in this, I was like, dude, you look like a cool like movie character hippie dude. I was like, I'm down.
I look like
Absolutely.
Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
They gotta say, dude, honestly,
Yeah,
the long hair is
yeah.
fitting for you though, Kyle. It looks good.
The problem is it's a pain in the ass because even when I put it in a ponytail, it's still too long. So I have to put it in another like bun, and it still touches my neck. And like I sweat easy, so I feel like it's just way too much. It's starting to get on my nerves, and I just have to keep talking myself out of not like going fucking military buzz cut.
Yeah. You did look good. You did look good with the buzz cut there too. When you posted that thing on your story a couple days ago, I was like, dude, he was looking good with
Alex,
the buzz cut.
just remember the last time I got a buzz cut, which you're my new barber now. So if I go to do it, if I go to do it and I walk in and I say, give me that '07 Brittany, you know what I'm talking about.
All right,
Oh,
I know the code now.
All right, guys.
07 Brittany.
We're gonna jump into a game here called Over Underrated. But since we're all men here, I tried to think of like the manliest things. So I have two games that are all men based. So this Over Underrated, we're strictly talking about brews. So
Bruise.
yeah, you guys are gonna have to be on your top game in assessing these brews. We can't say underrated on all of them. You know what I mean? Just because we will drink all beers doesn't mean that all beers are delicious.
I'll drink any alcohol content. Okay.
But all right, you guys ready?
Yup.
Over or underrated? Lagunitas.
Yes.
Overrated.
Yeah, overrated.
I'm going with overrated as well.
I would also say overrated.
I just feel like they're so fucking bitter. And like I can appreciate a decent IPA, but I feel like Lagunitas just it's just there to be like the mainstream IPA.
I do like the bit they're like Maximus. That one's really good. But the rest of their beers, like Little Something, I think that's them, right?
Yeah. Little Something is probably my favorite by Lagunitas, but still I wouldn't.
That one's like way too malty. The rest of the beers are like way too malty. But I like the bitter beers, like the Maximus. But that one's like 10%, so that one's fine because like it's 10%, dude. Like you can't.
Yeah, I still like them, but I feel like I hear people like talk about them so much, and I like see them everywhere. They become like overrated just because they're like
yeah.
they're so talked about, and I feel like they're
Well,
not as good as people say.
And what's funny is that people will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm into craft beer. I'll have a Lagunitas."
Exactly. Like,
all right. Next one. Over or underrated? Coors Banquet.
for me, underrated.
I never heard of it, so underrated.
I think Alex said underrated. It was cutting out a little bit.
I kind of added more drama to it with the one, like the way it was cutting out.
Yeah. He said he hasn't heard of it, so it's underrated.
Yeah, I feel like because most people just talk about cores through like this silver bullets. And they
Yeah.
don't talk about the banquets, but
Is this
bank-
for me?
Silver bullets.
No, that's okay.
but yeah, if you're gonna buy a 30
Wanna
rack
get me one
of
of these?
cores, like banquets,
You want to get another one?
they're around the same price. I go with banquets all day.
You want to get me another one of these?
See, I think Coors banquets are probably underrated because again, like nobody talks about
These are
Coors
already
banquets as
7%.
much,
They're good.
and they're a solid cheap beer.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're gonna get, are they still considered a light beer? Is it
No,
Coors?
no,
Guinness?
they're like 5%. Coors banquet is what we're talking about, Isaiah.
Of course, Banquet is a good beer. It's considered
Under-
light.
No, it's a regular beer. Is
Oh,
it
I was gonna
over or
say-
underrated?
I would say. Well, like I feel like it's like overrated in terms of like it just being like a whole big beer, but I feel like in terms of like people drink like Budweiser or like Michelob Ultra or like
Yeah, like compared to
uh,
like the other like mainstream. That's what I was thinking too. Compared to like the other
Yeah.
mainstream beers everyone buys, like just like a light beer.
'cause honestly, I honestly had no idea what Coors Banquet was. I've never seen one until I started buying beer. I only saw Budweiser, Bud Light, and like Modelo and like stuff like that.
Modelo.
And Coronas. I saw Coronas a lot.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what's your definitive answer? Over or underrated?
I think it's underrated in terms of like big beer culture.
Okay. And remember, if anyone thinks
I
it's
agree.
properly rated, you have to do a beer chug.
So that's why I don't want to say it's properly
No.
rated.
Oh,
Not-
there's a properly rated option as well on this.
If you say properly rated, you have to do like a little like I'm not talking like finish your fucking beer, but I'm talking
Yeah.
A good chug, yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I was gonna say properly rated for Coors at first, but then I started thinking about it like kind of like what Isaiah was saying compared to the other big beers. So
'Cause I feel like it is
became-
underrated in terms of like, yeah, bigger beer.
Well, when it
Coors
com-
Light's overrated.
when it comes to the biggest beer, over underrated Budweiser.
I feel like it's overrated.
yeah,
Not
it's
a big
just
Bud
so-
fan.
It's just I
But-
feel like it's probably the most popular beer, right? Like the people buy.
I do like that line that Nico says a lot by
What
Joey
line is that?
Badass.
Oh, something about the bud being wiser. What is it?
I smoke weed because the Budweiser.
Oh, that's a classic Joey line.
See, I'm gonna go against the grain here, and I'm gonna say that it is underrated because
Underrated?
I feel like so many people like hate on it that it's I think the most safe beer you can buy.
All right, all right.
That's what we were saying to Danny on the camping trip too, because he was telling us that he hates Budweiser now, and he said it's just like shit. And we were trying to convince him that it's not shit.
While he
It's
drinks
good.
Coors.
Yeah, while he was drinking his Coors Light, and we're like, yo, like it's at least at the very least, it's at least like
Just kidding.
close. Like
Yeah.
I honestly like between those two, I'd probably buy Budweiser over just a Coors Light than Coors Banquet
Thanks,
at the
buddy.
top.
Alex, Budweiser, over or underrated?
I want to say overrated.
You've never been a Bud fan?
Nah, not really.
Nah,
I just feel like it's the safe beer. That I don't think I've ever seen somebody like have a Budweiser and go, ew. You know what I mean? Everyone goes, it's all right. I feel like it's like almost an unhateable beer.
Budweiser is almost like almost like grown man beer. Like I just got off my fucking 12-hour shift. Wife's out.
it totally is
I'm about to
that
watch the
too.
game.
It is that.
It definitely is that. That's like I feel like half the purchases of Budweiser are that.
You just
We're
perfectly
big
described
men.
you just perfectly described my dad who does in fact buy Budweiser. All right. On to
Yeah,
the
that's the beer.
on to the next one, and I just want to throw out there that again, Isaiah put me putting me onto beer. This was the first beery beer that I actually enjoyed. So over underrated Pabst Blue Ribbon.
That's cheapy beer right there. That's
Dude,
what you
I
buy.
feel like it is underrated though, because I feel like no one does drink it anymore. But like, yeah, it's in terms of like it's still like overrated in terms of big beer. It's like Coors Banquet.
Alex, what do you think?
Overrated. Too
See-
many college students have drank that, and it's cheap, like bad beer. Like it's just bad. My dad used to drink that shit when he had no money, and he was like, "Dude, we should have to buy like 3-4 packs of these because we wouldn't get drunk off of them." I was like, "God damn, dude! Like, how many beers were you guys chugging?" But shit, man.
See, I think I gotta go with it's underrated because I feel like it's been written off to be that college/hillbilly beer, and I feel like it's a little bit more than that.
It's a little bit. See, that's I would agree, Kyle.
I was gonna say something similar. Like it's like the cheap beer you buy for like a full day of hanging out with a bunch of people, but I think back on just the amount of fun times I've had with just PBRs for the whole day, like 330s of PBR, and I can't hate on those good times that PBR provided for me and
See,
my buddies. So
it's a great beer at the lake type beer.
yeah, exactly. Like just in the sun all day, like when you need a stash of beer that you know is not going to run out because you have like 5 packs of them. Like
I
that's a
don't know
good
about
beer.
all that.
See, I cracked one after my hike in Yosemite.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't buy it anymore, but there was a time when it was affordable to buy it, just PBRs.
All right. The next one. Over underrated. 805.
Eight 5. I think you like those though, but I'm sorry, Kyle, but they're overrated.
I'll go next. I agree that they are overrated, which is funny because that's what my ice chest right next to me is full of. And it's my favorite beer, but I agree that people think it's like a craft beer almost.
Yeah.
And it's just a upgraded Budweiser is what it is.
Same with like Sierra Nevada pale ales and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I do feel like 805 is overrated, but I do have to say that is probably my go-to beer.
Yeah, I might have to rate it underrated. I just don't see enough of it. I think people could venture out of their Mexican beer. Like Mexican beer is cool, like Modelo, that's a staple. Corona, but people need to start trying like 805s. Like we gotta stop like being in a single lane. Gotta branch out.
Nico,
Yeah,
what's your
yeah.
It's
thoughts?
true. It's true.
For me, I would say properly rated, but 805s are one of my favorites personally. Like I order them a lot when I go places, but in terms of the way they're not like super good, but I get them a lot, so I would say properly.
We're gonna need to see that beer chug, Nico.
I'll chug some beer. I wish I had an 805, speaking of it, but I guess Coors.
I got one for you, Nico.
There we go. You know what's up.
All right. Over underrated. Miller High Life.
Dude, that's fucking I never see those anymore. Those are totally underrated.
They're kind of shitty though. Like I don't know. They're not like I don't really like those.
See, I think they're overrated because like everybody talks about the experience with them, but like I agree with Nico. They just taste kind of shitty.
When I think of a Miller High Life, I think of it someone leaving it in the sun and it's just like sitting there all day.
That's homeless people beer.
Yeah, like they're always like out in the sun. They're always hot. Like when you take a sip of one, then it'll just be out for too long. So that's what my mind goes to.
Alex, what's your thoughts?
It looks like piss in a bottle. Like it literally looks like piss in a bottle.
Well, if you
Hi-
found it
I'm
on the
gonna have
street,
to
it might
does.
be.
Honestly, that's where I see them mostly. I'm like,
Did
well,
you guys
they're
know there's
drinking
cans
it.
of it though?
There's
Yeah,
cans.
I've seen them.
Or like
I
the,
had
the
no
golden,
tall,
right?
like the tall cans, right?
They're golden.
I see the tall ones sometimes. Never buy them, but I see them.
All right. We'll
Uh,
jump into.
I'm gonna mute myself. I got a tinkle.
All right.
Do not fret, my guys. I will not.
Wait. We got to compare and see if your piss looks like Miller High Life. You gotta do comparison.
I'll definitely show you.
He'll give us the after shot.
Yeah, give us the review.
All right. Well, he's pissing the next one. Over underrated. He kind of said it earlier. So Modelo.
Yo, don't
Overrated.
sleep on
Definitely in Salinas.
and Salinas, yeah, because everyone loves their Modelos. But don't sleep on Modelos, yo. I was sleeping on them for a lot of years. No, I was
Google.
behind, dude. I was messing up.
I've always hated Modelos until recently. I had one when I was semi buzzed and it was decent, but I would still say it's overrated because I feel like it's a staple beer and I don't think it lives up to the like standards that most staple beers are supposed to.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is just like probably one of the like top 3 beers that people buy. So
Yeah.
in that regard, like
Specifically in California, because like I was looking up when making this list. Oh, wait, Alex, you didn't show us the Miller High Life. He flushed already.
surprise Pikachu face.
But I feel like in California we see it the most, but I looked up the list and it was like towards the middle to bottom. Like out of the mainstream beers. It's just straight clear water.
Wait, it was at the bottom of like the most purchased beer.
Or like out of the mainstream ones, it was like middle of the list of most purchased beer.
Oh, that's surprising. Because I
Yeah,
think of like LA and stuff and like
Yeah.
a
Well,
lot of people buying
like I said,
Modelos.
California, I feel like it is, but I feel like the rest of the world not so much.
Right, yeah.
Alex, Modelo over underrated. Wait, you're still on mute. Hold on. All right, over underrated Modelo.
I might have to say overrated. I think it's just a like you said, it's a staple beer, so it's like everybody's drank them. I mean, who was it? Nico barely tried them, right?
It was me who barely tried it. Nico loves them. He says it's a solid staple beer.
I was just sleeping on them for a lot of years. Like I
Okay.
would never get them, but then I was like, oh, pretty good.
Yeah, dude, Modelos are like a staple, but you should try the Mexico ones. Like if you guys ever find yourselves in Mexico, a Mexico Modelo for some weird reason tastes a whole like it's a different flavor. It like tastes better. Like it's not as bitter, and it's like I don't know how to describe it. It just goes down smoothly. It's
Can
like
you- can
that's
you get
probably
'em-
why it's like the best beer out there.
Can you get the Mexican one in
My
California?
phone died. My phone died.
Probably not unless you're like close to the border. But
Shit, we need to hit up Frat.
I think the only reason they don't taste as the only reason they don't taste as good is probably because it's shipping, and they're not as fresh as you would get them, where they actually make it. It's a product of Mexico, so like
Yeah,
you're gonna
straight
get
from
the
source.
freshest beer out there, So it's like I don't know, it tastes a lot better out there.
Also, because you know how Modelo's and like Coronas come in clear bottles.
Yeah.
Because they're in clear bottles that when they like sit in the sun, it's called like what is it called? It's I don't know. It's something about like stank beer, and like it just like makes it like taste worse. So like when they sit in the sun for longer. When they're shipping, they like get worse, taste worse.
Isaiah, you're with Emma right now, who just came back from Mexico. Ask her if she had a Modelo out there and if she tasted the difference.
Did you have a Modelo out in Mexico? Yeah. Yeah. When? Have you ever had a Modelo in the U.S.? Did it taste better out there? Yeah,
That's that
it did
V8.
taste better out there.
She says it tastes better out there.
She said it tasted better out there.
I'm supposed to go to
Serious.
Mexico sometime next year, so I think I might have to do the taste test too.
She said it tasted better out there.
Tijuana.
I don't know where we're going, but basically I'm doing the process to get my passport now because we're aiming to go like February or March.
Mm. Yeah, it does take.
Wait,
it
who's
takes
going to
like a few
Mexico?
months to get the passport.
I plan to.
Hell yeah! What part?
I have no idea
So
yet.
Kyle's going to Mexico?
Hey, you should do a podcast over there.
August or March.
I might have to bring my laptop.
Yeah, out of the country podcast.
We've done one in Hawaii. We haven't done one out of the country though. So Nico, you're right. I think that would break the borders.
Special edition podcast.
Also, weird fucking thing. So this podcast has been played a lot in Germany. It's been played in the Philippines, Rwanda, Ireland. It's been in a lot of countries, but not in Mexico and not in Canada.
Well, because there's no one in fucking Mexico.
It's because we weren't talking about Modelos before, but now that we got them in the podcast here, this thing's gonna be good.
It's gonna blow up.
Big in Mexico after this.
Well, watch your Mexican audience start growing.
You gotta title it with Modelo, Kyle.
Hashtag
Just
They're gonna be
Modelo.
like, arriba, Cayo, arriba.
Me and Michael are trying to write a song called Three Modelos because we always see people with three Modelos. And so we thought it was
three
just,
Modelo like tall cans that you get like wrapped up in the plastic.
yeah, like the
Dude, I
three
fucking love
pack.
those things. I used to love those things.
Dude, hell yeah. So we thought it'd
Three
be a
tall
good like
boys.
bar song or something, like Three Modelos, just like an ode.
It's gotta be about a cowboy, like a real cowboy, dude. Drinking three Modelos, like herding his cattle.
Because you can't just drink one. Like you got like if you're gonna get Modelos, like you gotta drink three. Like yeah, we
All right, into the next one. Over underrated. Trulies.
You know, I would say they're overrated. I don't know. I feel like I don't drink enough Trulies.
Overrated. I can't stand them. The only seltzers I like are
Overrated.
I only like Cacti and I like Kirkland seltzers. Those are my go-tos.
Kirkland ones are good. Yeah, I would say overrated in the grand scheme of seltzers, but compared to White Claws, I'd say underrated to White Claws because I like them better than White Claws. It seems
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone drinks White
I'm
Claws.
sorry to all the Truly fans. Fuck y'all. Disrespectfully. Truly's suck. As a member of the White Claw Nation, I rebuke the Trulies in all of America.
Well, the thing about Trulies is that there's still laws when you're on the Trulies, but when you're on the Claws, there are no laws.
That's true. That is very true.
But you
When
can
there are
act
claws, there are no laws.
but you can act a fully on the Truly.
Oh shit. He might be onto something.
know what they say?
Correct, fully on the Truly. That was a
Nah,
good one,
dude.
Nico.
Hey, give this man his contract.
Yeah, Truly can hire me for their slogan and shit.
We're gonna throw that one in our bio. You can
Fully
act a
on the-
fully on the Truly. All right. Next one. Over underrated Blue Moon.
Honestly,
Underrated.
I never
say-
drink Blue Moon. to be
I'd say
honest.
underrated because I feel like it's right up there with like 805, but it doesn't get that appreciation that 805 gets.
I don't know.
I never get blue moons, so I don't have the knowledge to really speak on it, but I guess I would say underrated just because I never think of buying them.
Blue Moon on tap with an orange is like really hard to beat. Like it's
It can be
so
there.
fucking solid.
Yeah, that's how they usually
Honestly, if
start
you're
out with the orange.
if your beer comes with a fruit, it's automatically
It's automatically
because
a
that's how
what?
you know that shit's strong. It's automatically a 10 because that's how you know that shit's strong.
All
You know,
right,
it's
so
a-
that leads into the next one. Over underrated Corona. Since they normally come with a lime.
Ooh, I like my Coronas.
So
Yeah.
over or underrated, boys.
I'm trying to think.
Overrated.
How so?
I would say
I
overrated.
think it's overrated. They've been established for a very. I think it's already a staple at this point. So I want to say it's overrated. Everybody gets them. There are parties everywhere. It's your standard. If you don't know what to drink, that's your go-to beer. I don't know. At least for me, like if I see a Corona like on tap or like at the bar, and I don't know what to drink, I'll just be like, "Hey, let me get a Corona." And like that, that's just a staple, man.
I have a very unpopular opinion here. I'm not a huge fan of like a lot of Mexican beers, but I feel like by far the best Mexican beer is Pacifico.
Ooh, Pacificos are good.
Because
Big fan.
Corona, I never got into the hype. That one's probably like my bottom. And then Modelo's are all right. And then Pacificos are one that like I will order if I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm
No, I
if
feel
I'm
like
ever
Coronas are like overrated.
You're going off Pacific. If I'm ever gonna get a michelada, like I usually choose Pacifico as the beer to go
I
in with the michelada.
I've never had a real Michelada. I've only had the Modelo in a can once.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. A michelada is like it's basically like a Mexican Bloody Mary except with a beer.
I've never had a Bloody Mary either.
What the fuck?
I know
Yo,
Isaiah's.
you got-
Oh, wait. Isaiah, tell your first Bloody Mary story.
When I was sitting at the airport.
He got it at the airport on the way to Hawaii because he beat us to the airport by like 2 hours. And so he sent a
Well,
picture
what
of
the
his Bloody
fuck?
Mary saying, "I'm here, bitches."
Did it have like a celery in it and all like the
Yeah, just because
extra
like my mom
stuff?
always just like my mom always used to tell me, she was like, dude, the airport and like when you're airport like Bloody Marys hit different. I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see. And they do, they're good. They're good. Bloody Marys, dude. I had two.
I'm gonna have to remember that I didn't know that airport Bloody Mary said different. I'm gonna remember Amy said that.
Especially when you're coming home hungover. That's a great way to come home hungover. Little airport Bloody Mary, dude, for breakfast.
But back to micheladas, I had the Modelo one in a can because Nick bought it when we were going on a drive on the back roads. He wasn't driving; we were in the back seat, allegedly. And Nick like took a couple steps. He's like, "Oh, that's fucking good," because one of the people we were with was like, "Get one; they're fucking amazing." And so he had a couple sips. He's like, "Oh, that's good," and then halfway through, he's like, "I'm over it." So then he hands it to me, and I take a sip, and I go, "That fucking tastes like SpaghettiOs. I love it."
It's like a whole meal, basically.
But
Like
like
carbonated SpaghettiOs.
but like 3 or 4 sips in, you get tired of the taste. And so like I was like, all right, I'm throwing this out the window, allegedly.
I got one in Sacramento and there was chicken tenders in it. And I left the chicken tenders in there for too long and they got super soggy. So I had to eat them like covered in like the Bloody Mary, basically. It was gross, but like the actual drink was good.
All right, I'm gonna ask the next one, then I have to get up and go real quick because I have my side door open and there's a fucking cat fight outside and my cats are like going crazy. But over underrated.
What the hell?
Throw it on the pod. Dude, get
Last
captured
one
on it.
on the list, Bud Light.
World Star.
World Star cat fight.
Wait, what was the beer?
Bud Light.
Overrated.
That's the same as Budweiser. I want to say overrated.
Yeah, to me that's overrated. It's just freaking Bud Light. Like Bud Light. That's a
what was the consensus?
Overrated.
Okay, good, because light beer fucking sucks.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
All right. So that concludes over underrated the beer edition. There's probably a lot of lady listeners that really want to know this question. I feel like the best time to ask this question is when all the bros are here. So can you guys say whether blue balls is real or not?
It's definitely a real
Are you
thing.
asking the bros? You're
I'm,
asking the
a-
bros, right?
I'm asking the bros. Is blue balls real or is it a myth?
It's definitely
It's
real.
definitely real.
I've had it before for sure. I can
All right,
testify.
guys. I feel like Mythbusters right here because I think it's not real.
What?
I've never felt pain from a boner going away.
Nah, dude, you gotta really be in the mood. And I'm talking about like almost like gas station gorilla pill.
Yo, honestly though, yeah, it's like when the
Wait,
drive
Alex,
is fucking up.
are you saying Antler's bathroom sex pill shouldn't do the two?
Imagine if you were on a antler sex pill and you didn't get any that night.
How about every Friday night for the longest?
Oh shit. Well,
Is that
then
like
you
one
got
of those?
another problem.
Is that like one of those rhino pills? Is that the same thing?
No. So Antlers is the local bar, and like if you go into their bathroom, they have a little vending machine that when you twist it, it drops something out, and they had sex pills in there, and we used to all take them like just for the fuck of it. But like they were placebos. They didn't do a goddamn thing. I don't care what anyone says. They were
You're right.
fucking. They
You guys are
didn't
out
do
there just
nothing.
getting riled up out there. Just getting juiced up.
Now those rhino pills, those things fucking work.
They work.
I've yet to try one. So
What do
I'll
you
take
mean
your
they
word
work?
for it.
They fucking work. Now,
Is it like Viagra? Like what?
it's not I feel like it's a hormone stimulator, if anything,
Oh,
because
smart. Yeah, for the drive.
yeah, it adds some kind of like drive to it. It doesn't get you hard, but it gets you like in the mood. And now one of the funniest things is when it's been one of the bros' birthdays, we always buy him a pill. So like Tyler popped one and then went to Antlers and started dancing with the MILFs. Nick bought one and then I don't know if he was dancing with the MILFs, but he said he was horny. And then I took a shot. They start making them in the 5-hour energy bottles.
For extra kick.
I took a shot of one and I can tell you it fucking works.
That's super funny. So you guys all took them that night and you like ended up at different like
okay.
or this
We
was
all
like
took
over
them at
time?
separate times. It's more like it's when someone's birthday we take them, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Birthday gift. I see.
Hey, somebody text the boy Michael and ask him if he's home yet.
I
Might
think
be
he's with a chick right now. Cause I was just over there like 2 hours ago.
That
got a
slut
burrito.
said he was working.
he was working and then he might be hanging out with that chick.
He lied, dude. I got a burrito with him earlier, and then his girl was coming over.
He's getting exposed on the podcast right now.
Yeah, let the audience know that and him know that he was lying.
Whatever girl he was talking, or whatever multiple girls he might be talking to, they all hear this and they're like, I didn't get a fucking burrito.
No, it's his real girl.
What
No.
are the other ones fake?
Yeah, she's more an imaginary friend type of thing. He's not real.
All right. We'll do one more. So I'm gonna ask you guys a trivia question. If you get it right, then I chug a beer. If you get it wrong, you guys chug a beer. We should make it known this time though. If somebody if the three of you guess and one person gets it right, am I the only one chugging, or is everyone who gets it wrong chugging?
just feel like everyone gets it wrong. Should chug.
Yeah, so it's like 3 versus 1 kind of thing. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right. So everyone that gets it wrong chugs, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, Alex, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
just taking off my chains and shit.
Beautiful.
You know what it is.
Oh, you gonna strip for us, Alex?
Yo, pop the chain real quick.
Yeah. You like this?
All right.
Pop a
So
titty
the-
for you.
When?
Pop everything.
So the question is, when does Oktoberfest start?
Yo,
It's
I looked
October
this up.
15th.
I looked this up the other day.
Wait. What did Isaiah say?
Was it October 15th?
Nico? Oh,
It's-
actually, I want to make it clear. You don't have to give a date. You have to give the month.
Oktoberfest?
Yep.
Oh, it starts in
Wow.
September then.
Yeah,
Right?
September. I looked it up, so it's September to October.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nico. September, October.
Fuck. Yeah, it starts in September.
I was curious because I was seeing videos of it like last week, and I was like, "What? Like it's not even October." And then
You know, it's because all the
Yeah, they started it.
Oktoberfest beers came out, so I was like, "Oh, dude, it's gotta be Oktoberfest."
yeah, I was like,
I just
"Shit."
want to say, Isaiah, you got fucking saved by the bell by me clarifying. You said October 15th.
I know. I was like October 15th.
Yeah, Isaiah went for a specific. That would have been lit if you got the specific date, but that's like a very hard guess. But
Yeah, I was going for date, bro. I was October 15th.
I think it's actually. Is it around September
It's on-
15th? I gotta see.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like September 20s.
Let's see. September 17th to October 3rd.
All right, Isaiah, I need you. Oh wait, you don't have a phone
I do
right
have
now.
time. No, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to time it because now I'm gonna do the beer bong.
I got you.
Oh,
Ready?
Hold on, I need a second. Carbonation's building up. All right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2.
So a little bit left over in like 6 seconds.
Damn.
You didn't want that nice fizz on the top. Top it off.
Fucking hate the phone. Give me a second, real quick. I need to pour out the rest that was in there. While I'm gone, I think you guys should talk about what's the drunkest you've ever been.
The drunkest I've ever been. Well,
Let's hear
Nico,
it, Isaiah.
me?
Honestly, it seemed
I don't
like you
remember
were-
the drunk. I don't remember the drunkest I've ever been. I mean, I feel like you remember the drunkest I've ever been better than the drunkest or me remembering.
Oh, like
it.
for you, person.
Yeah.
I mean, I was about to say if it's the drunkest you've ever been, like, chances are you probably won't remember it too well. So I guess we can try to say it for each other if we know that. But
Alex, I'm sorry.
well,
Wait,
what's
why
the
are you
drunkest
sorry?
you've ever been?
just recently I went to
Recently?
yeah.
That's what's up.
I like that,
I
dude.
went-
That's a good answer.
The way you came in with that.
Whenever was the last time I drank?
Just recently I went to a house music festival called Day Trip, and yeah, dude, let's just say I pre-gamed pretty hard. That when I was going to go sit down on a lawn chair, the lawn chair was like up against the wall. So imagine this, but like up against the wall and like a little bit shorter. Dude, I went to go sit down and I'm drunk, so I'm like, oh yeah. I fucking hit my head and it bounced back, went bam. And then like I was like, oh shit. And I only felt like a slight bump, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go lay down on the grass. Dude, the whole world was spinning so fast. I thought I was about to fly off. It was nuts. And then I was
Like the whole
supposed to
launcher.
Yeah, dude, that shit fucked me up. And
Yeah.
then they're like, all right, we need to get you like inside the festival. If they know that if they know that you're too drunk, they're not gonna let you in. So I try to act sober. Um, of course, I needed to get my fucking festival wristband because they never sent it through the mail. So I was acting sober in front of them and sober in front of all security. So by the time I made it in, someone hands me their fucking like jewel pod. I've never smoked jewels before. So I'm like puffing the shit out of it. I'm like, oh man, this is good. And I'm like, I'm acting like it's mine. People are like, oh, can I hit that? I'm like, sure, just give it back. Like it's not even mine. Someone handed it to me and I don't even know who handed it to me. So yeah, we end up doing that. And then we like go all the way in. And then as we're getting everybody inside, they start passing out a joint. So we're like smoking joints and like gotta close my door for this. Yeah, we were passing it all all around. And at some point I got so fucking crossfaded. People just kept feeding me drinks. They're like, oh, try this. Have you tried this? I was like, no. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, let me try it. So then, they had these big ass fish bowls, and like I just remember fucking like chugging the shit out of it, out of like those fucking dollar store straws. I'm like, doop, doop, doop. So then I had already fallen once on that lawn chair and hit my head. I then fell again as I was trying to get shade. It was like hella fucking hot. It was in Long Beach. Dude, there was like a prop van for the day trip festival. I was like, I'm just gonna lean into this. And I fucking slammed my fucking body, like the whole back of my head and my neck scraped the van. So like as I fell to the floor, people were like, oh shit, Alex, are you okay? And they're like trying to pick me up. I'm like, I'm fine. I couldn't really speak. I was kind of like about to throw up. And they're like, here, take some fucking it was like shaved ice. Some girl was feeding me shaved ice. I was
I thought you
like,
were about to say some Molly or something, Chad.
no. The same girl that gave me shaved ice ended up taking shrooms at the same puking. So fun times.
Damn, that sounds like a wild
Sounds like a
day.
crazy ass fucking trip, dude.
I like the part where you said you were just testing all these new beers and people were just feeding them to you like you were some kind of like trial person.
They're like, yeah, no, they were like, they had like these. I don't even know what it was. It was just like different beers. They had like the beatbox ones. They're like, here, try this. And they had the fucking the fishbowl. And they're like, here, try this. And I was like, oh fuck! Like I was already fucked up like before I came here. Now I'm even more fucked up. It's wild, very wild.
So that was Alex's most drunk story.
Yeah.
And has anybody else gone?
No.
Gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard to top right there.
Me and Nico were gonna tell each other's.
Oh wait, you guys both know each other's?
I don't think I know
No.
Isaiah's
Hey,
actually.
yo.
I was just kidding. I was trying to think if there was one I can remember. I mean, I've seen Isaiah pretty drunk, but I don't know if I could just speak and say I've seen him the most drunk he's ever been.
I don't know what the most drunk I've ever been. Like, I don't know.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you go, fuck, I was drunk that night?
Honestly, okay, there's two nights that come to mind. There's one night where it's kind of like Alex's thing where I pre-gamed way too hard when I was hanging out with Michael and Jed. This is where we're going to Santa Cruz. And I ended up just like falling asleep in Jed's van before we even made it to the bar because I pre-gamed so hard. So I didn't even
I heard
like
about
make
that.
it to the bar. But there's also I guess what like really comes to mind in terms of like me just being like way too drunk is like some just like the Blue Lagoon trips with the boys where we're just like I don't know, the whole like I
Were
guess
you
like
hitting those dance moves and going like See, that's
Yeah,
what
like-
that's what I think of you in the middle of the dance floor, and you're just like, yeah, and everyone's like getting hyped. Like, that's what I like think of when like your most drunk nights.
Just like, yeah, some of the Blue Lagoon nights where I'm just like dancing hella hard, and then like the whole pursuit of it would just be like to meet people, and then you're just like so drunk where you can't even like talk to anyone, and like you're just like sitting there just like trying to find your friends at that point, just like dancing. And it's
See, one of my favorite Isaiah memories is it was at the Brit in Monterey, and Isaiah showed up right after work, and he was wearing all his crew uniform on the boat, and he was wearing this thick jacket that he wears on the boat. And Isaiah started getting like pretty drunk. He was like drinking a lot, and he just was dancing on the dance floor, and he takes off his jacket, and he's just it's like completely soaked, like his shirt and sweat, and like you can see these huge pit stains, but he was just still going for it and like hitting some moves and stuff in this like boat attire. It was hilarious.
it was that the night I was screaming "fuck you" in your face.
Yeah, and then he came up and said, I was trying to say something, maybe a comment about his shirt. He was just like, fuck you. Like, loud though, like feel like in my face. I was like, damn, I'm
Okay.
sorry, bro.
I know my drunkest moment, but I've told this story before. I'll probably tell it again. But there was one time where me and Isaiah got fucking blackout drunk, and we went to the lake. And anytime a family passed us, we'd yell, "Hey, this guy's gay!" And I had zero recollection of this. Somebody fucking told me like months later. I found out that we did this. But I was like so blackout that I had zero recollection of that. But I think my like drunkest I've ever been was close to my 21st birthday. Like a bunch of friends from high school had taken me out to Antlers, and they were pouring shots left and right, and like I kept grabbing a beer to chase the shots. And apparently they pulled out the ladder for me to kiss the moose, which, mind you, I kissed the moose on my actual birthday, so this was the second time I kissed the moose that week. And I guess somebody told me, you're not kissing it hard enough, so I started making out with the moose. And then we sat next to like some late 30s to early 40-year-old women, and I guess I was hitting on them, but I have zero recollection of that. I just remember like talking to them vaguely, and then one of my friends whispering, "You got it, dude." And like, that was the last thing I fucking remember.
Seeing those cougars was the last memory of the night.
And then I woke up the next morning on my bathroom floor.
That's kind of what my most drunk I think
It's
I've
never
ever
good.
been was. It was a similar. I like completely blacked out. So I mean, I can't really say too much, but it was when I was like in my fraternity life for a bit, like during the pledge process. When I was doing that, there was like something where they made us drink like a shit ton, like a bunch of hard alcohol and stuff, and there was like a huge party. I blacked out like super early. Don't remember anything. And then I woke up the next day still wearing this, like we had to wear like this really nice suit and stuff, and it was just covered in dirt. And I like hit up some people trying to ask like what happened. And apparently like I like fell in some ditch while walking home, and like I guess like rolled down like pretty gnarly, like fell on this like dirt thing. And then they had to like basically like walk me home, and just threw me into bed like in this suit, like covered in like mud and shit. So my sheets were just all like covered in dirt. I just woke up and had like I don't even remember that at all. Like I didn't even know that happened. So that's probably like gotta be up there for me, because I just have just completely blacked out. No memory.
Yeah, I'm telling you, those nights where you don't fucking remember what happened, like they make you double think life. Like everybody goes like on a good sobriety kick for a little bit after like one of those nights.
Yeah, now I like to actually, I don't even like to get that drunk, because I like to remember what like my memories, so I like can enjoy them and not just forget shit.
Well, see, I don't think I've ever I've had like 2 moments where I've like blacked out, but I don't have blackout moments. I have like foggy memory, and then somebody will tell me something I did or said, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah," and like then it flashes in my head.
That's what's fun, like kind of browning out, where you like semi blackout.
Browning out. It's always
think-
sunny.
I think that's it. It's always sunny. Gotta give him
Browning
credit
out.
for that.
You're like, I really like that term. It's like, yeah, I just made it up. It's like, yeah, it's pretty good.
It's Mac and Dennis, right? They're like the
Yeah.
ones.
He's like, what you just saying now? He's like, oh, browning out. He's like, what do you mean by that? It's like, just like, you know, kind of just like vaguely blacking out. He's like, I like that. I like that a lot.
See, ever since I saw that was kind of an eye-opening moment for me.
Because
It's like,
that's totally like a
almost-
thing that happens where you're like, I totally browned out that night. I didn't black out, but I browned out hella hard.
All right, guys. I got 2 more things left on the agenda. So this one is a which is better, but again, like I said, since this is Brotober, I tried to make it all the manliest things I can think of. So I figured this is very man. There's a lot of Jesus fucking Christ. There's a lot of testosterone.
Testosterone.
That's the beer, baby. It's the beer kicking in. That's what
Dude, I've had 2 in a fucking can's thick, but I've had this in like actually I haven't even finished it, but 2 or one of these and 2 fucking beer chugs, and now I can't speak. But
Hold this to your head.
Kicking
testosterone.
your ass.
Hold that
Test-
can up to your head. Or that no, not the can, not the mug. I want to see the mug next to your head. The mug's hella big though. Look at that. Look at that size comparison. Like that thing's huge, honestly.
Yeah, I can't even get like a. Is that like that's like this? Like that's pretty
No,
big.
This mug is fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's a fucking deal right now. So again, I'm giving out free promotions here. Go to fucking Target. They have the Paulinier beer Oktoberfest. Fucking $10 for the mug and the beer itself. Now I'm not
Damn.
gonna lie, the beer is kind of shitty, but like the mug is worth the $10 alone.
I'd pay $10 for that mug.
The mug though, it's worth it.
How about this
That's a
mug?
fat mug.
Now, how much would you pay for that mug, Isaiah?
This is hand carved, dude.
That
but-
ain't carved.
It is. It's got from the Renaissance Fair. I met the guy that made this, dude, and he was like, which mug speaks to you the most? And he was like, I remember making this one. It's like, it was a good day. I was like, really?
You should
I
have
was like,
asked the
"Alright."
specific date.
That's sick. You got it from the guy that actually carved it.
Yeah.
You guys want to see my dragon mug?
Wait, did you get the Game of Thrones one?
No.
Oh,
But now that we're talking about Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, man.
I
This
haven't
is my
watched House
chat-
of the
my
Dragon
chat-
yet.
Yo,
My chalice.
That's sick.
Yo, that's crazy.
That is pretty sick. Wait,
Some
That
kind of
looks
medieval
handmade.
shit.
It's from Color Me Mine. I colored it, and it's mine.
You painted it, dude. It's color me mine.
all right.
It's so funny. I colored it and it's mine.
That's a good company, dude. I like the name. Colored in, it's mine.
We have one like that next to us, but it's just called Petroglyph.
Oh, that's they got that in San Jose too.
Yeah, Santa Cruz too.
Oh, boys, I'm gonna be in San Jose this weekend.
Really?
Or
Oh,
sorry, Friday.
I'm gonna be in LA this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Losers.
I forgot. You're
Are
right.
you trying to go to downtown? Downtown Campbell is pretty fun. Or any of those like nice cities in San Jose, like pretty lit if you're trying to hit the bars.
Well, Friday, me and my lady made reservations to our favorite restaurant. Isaiah, remember how I told you to go to Morton's?
Yeah.
Apparently, they have one in San Jose.
Oh dang.
So we made reservations there, and then we have tickets to a comedy show late that night.
That's cool.
So
What's a
Friday.
Morton's?
Oh my god. Okay, no homo. It's the best meat you'll ever put in your mouth. When I literally, funny story. Me and my lady were in Disneyland. We were at the Hilton, and right next to the Hilton is Morton's. We were like, wonder what that is. It fucking looks fancy, but we were like, we'll go to the Cheesecake Factory. We went to the Cheesecake Factory, and they said their wait time was 2 hours. We were like, fuck that. So on our way back, we were walking up to Morton's, and we were like, fuck, that place looks busy. And we're like, do you guys have any a table for 2? They're like, we can put you by the bar. There's only one table left. I'm like, fuck yeah, we'll take it. It's expensive as fuck, but when I say it is the best meal I've ever had in my fucking life, I was literally closing my eyes after every bite I fucking took. Like that.
All right, Ratatouille.
Oh my god!
Fucking painting the colors in your head with
I almost orgasmed after every bite of steak I had. It was like, oh my god, how is this available to men?
That's crazy.
What'd you get, like a filet mignon?
Yeah, exactly right. I got a filet mignon medium rare.
Yeah, that's a good cut of steak.
I don't know about you guys, but I went to Vegas last year, and I went to this like Asian spot. It was like a very fancy Asian like restaurant. It was like almost like 5 stars, and it's inside like the MGM Grand Casino.
Yeah.
But dude, the meat I'd gotten Wagyu steak. The Wagyu steak was like if it was this was domestic. What I got was domestic, but they had like what they call it instead of domestic, it's like what, like imported, right? So they had imported Japanese Wagyu steak that was like $80 an ounce, and you could only get a minimum of 4 ounces. So I ended up getting the domestic one, which was $40 an ounce, and the minimum was still 4 ounces. So I ended up getting, I think it was about, I just got 4, but I think they bumped it up, because then they were like, oh, do you want it cut? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'm already paying for it. So they ended up cutting it into like very thin slices, so I wouldn't have to like struggle like cutting it. But when I tell you, this meat was so soft, it was like very tender. It was like, man, it like, I don't know, it made me fucking like, my mouth was watering as the meat was like, all up and all around my mouth.
Nothing's better than when you put the meat in your mouth and it just waters. It melts.
So yeah,
it melting.
So that was
in your
a
mouth
solid
like fucking best.
one $60 steak.
And you said 4 ounces. That's fucking like light, but like the flavor, I like the way you're describing it. Like, it's making me a little hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it wasn't $60. It was $40 an ounce.
No, 160. Yeah,
160.
Oh,
right?
yeah. So,
That's
I mean, I ended up getting sides with it too. They were like, there were sides with it. I ended up sharing like some type of rice mixture with like duck egg and chicken.
Yeah,
it was super weird. And then
duck egg.
Yeah, you know how like chicken fried rice has egg in it, right? Yeah, this had duck egg, so it wasn't regular egg. It was
That's
duck
how you
egg.
know it's fancy, when they're throwing in different kinds of egg in there. That's not a chicken egg.
It's not just some like normal chicken egg.
Nah, and they're like, no, we got
throw
ducks
some
in the back.
dinosaur egg in there.
Yeah. Right. So far, Wagyu beef, the best.
All right, we're gonna jump into it, and since we're on the topic of food, like I said, we're playing which is better, and we're doing the manliest things I could think of. Since we talked about food, which is better, beef or chicken?
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with beef.
I think I'm a chicken man myself. I feel like consistently I enjoy chicken more than I do beef.
I feel like there's so much more you can do with beef.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking,
I don't know, man.
Because carne asada.
Yeah. You read my mind, man. Is that carne asada? Like, you can't go wrong with it.
I'm thinking carne asada, the filet mignon, like whatever the Wagyu you just talked about, like those are some premium beef.
So both of you are on the beef side. I'm the only chicken man here.
I think I'm gonna have to go with beef, Kyle.
Okay. All right. Which is better, boxers or briefs?
I've always been more of a boxer
Boxers.
man myself.
I'm a briefs man. I don't like small bass from the boxers.
I
You don't like a
that.
what?
I like that
Swamp
space.
ass.
Swamp ass. I'm gonna have to go with briefs. I can't do boxers, and they feel like restrictive shorts.
I see that. I see that.
Wait,
But don't
you
briefs feel restricted because they're like so tight on you?
You know what? Let me pull out some briefs right now because
wait, you gonna strip for us, Alex?
I can if you guys want me to.
I mean, I've always been curious if I should make the switch, but I've worn boxers my whole life, and they just, I don't know. There's like some air in there. It just feels like there's like some room, you know. When
I don't
see
like
people-
I don't like my
boxer
shit
briefs?
just jiggling all about. Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm talking about
Ranch-
like boxer briefs or like
ranch Punisher.
No,
I count these more as briefs.
boxer briefs are definitely number one. But I just want to say,
Oh, see, I wear shit
welcome-
like that. I was thinking like super tight.
welcome in the man V.
What's up, y'all? Who's got the biggest dick here?
That's what we were talking about.
Check this out. Check
Exactly
this
who we were talking about.
Whoa. You're lucky,
Hey.
man. Look at my name. That's me.
3-inch Punisher.
Ranch Punisher coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Hey, V, are you a boxers or briefs man?
Depends. I wear boxers.
Wait, you wear depends?
No, yeah, it depends. I wear boxers to work. I wear briefs on my days off.
Wait,
That's what I'm talking about.
what-
All right, all right,
what's your
all right,
reasoning
all right.
behind it?
Shit.
So, like when I'm at work, I need to let my balls breathe and shit, like let them get a whiff of air. Like I'll like
See, that's what I was saying too. Like, there's
Let 'em get a
air.
whiff of
like,
air.
I'll fucking walk around, right? But then I lift my leg up, I'm like, let some air go inside so that it's not hella sweaty.
See, that's what
There
I
you
yeah.
go.
There's like some room in there. That's what I was trying to get at.
All right,
I agree.
we'll jump into the next one. Which is better, fishing or hunting?
Dude. That's a tough one. I can't hunt because you have to get your hunting license. But I don't think I could.
I've never hunted, but I enjoy the peacefulness of fishing. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go fishing.
I don't think I could like physically hunt, but I think I could I mean I have fished and I can fish and I will fish again.
I've
I
never
will
seen you catch a
say
fish though.
fishing.
All right, Nico and Alex, what are you thinking? Hunting or fishing?
I'm more of a fishing man myself. I've gone fishing a lot more, so. I
Are
like a
we all
peaceful
men of
day.
the seas?
Yeah, I think
Specifically.
I'm a fisher.
No, Derek. All right. Next one. Which is better, baseball or football?
Football.
That's an easy one for me.
Baseball.
As an Asian, I don't watch either. Extreme badminton is more of my sport.
That was number
Goddamn liar, V. You text me every weekend about how you're so stressed out about Jimmy G.
Yo, we fucking blew it the other day.
Dude, we had Lance for one game,
But
a game and a half.
Kyle
I've said that-
Shanahan ran that man into the ground. in
I've said
one-
this from
one
the
game.
beginning that if Shanahan uses him like RG3, he won't last fucking 3 weeks. And sure enough, he fucking broke his ankle on week 2.
Just straight runs up the middle like every other play.
Yeah. Your
He
quarterback's the
saw
quarterback.
Kyler Murray try it, and he thought he could do it too.
All right. So V's a football man. Isaiah's a baseball man. Nico, what'd you say?
Definitely football. I got love for baseball, but there's not football's entertaining as fuck.
Alex, what team are you on?
Football.
Football? There you go. Wait, what team do you root for?
Hey, you guys are gonna hate me for this one.
He's a Raider man.
No, 49ers.
Worse.
Oh, there you go. We're all 49er fans here in this group chat.
Okay, cool. I thought you guys were like rooting for the Raiders.
No, we only root for one Bay Area team, the only Bay Area team.
That's right. That's right.
That's the Hercules Titans.
Huh?
All right, which is better, high five or fist bump?
I'm a
going
fist
to
bump guy myself.
I'm
Yeah,
going
we go
fist bump.
fist bump. Yeah.
I like the combo of both, like the dap, you know.
Hey,
I
I'm
like-
not gonna lie.
I like the
COVID kind
dap
of
and
made me
hug.
fist bump people.
You said I don't know what the diseases these motherfuckers have.
You know, a better question, if I could propose it, would be a dap, slap dap like this, or a hug dap. You know, like, and then bring it in. What
Yeah.
what are you guys?
See, I like the hug daps more than anything. Oh man, we lost Isaiah.
Damn.
He didn't like that dap thing. He was like,
He was like, I ain't dapping none of you motherfuckers. Just
Usually,
hugged
I
off.
just walk up to the homies and tickle their balls, but that's just me.
Normally, it's a good finger in the ass just to get them awake.
Kyle's still traumatized.
No, I'm more traumatized from the day you fucking whipped your balls out.
Hey, yo. What
See, that's
the
a-
fuck?
Hey,
Oh, hey,
hey,
you should
yo.
remind them of when Isaiah got a. What did I send him?
Oh, you
Was
sent him
it-
a dick pic.
Was it my whole dick?
I don't remember, but I text you saying, "Hey, Isaiah's on his phone. You should send him something." And he goes, "Oh."
see, that's better than
I
a
think,
dap right
like-
there. That's like a true homie fucking.
That's a tip tap.
Honestly, yeah. If you're
That's
not
like
giving your homies dick pics, then what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, if Isaiah hops back on, someone remember to ask him what he thought of that.
Yeah, hopefully he rewatches this so he can remember it a little bit.
I'm a slap dap, grab ass.
I'm more of a just right inside you type of guy. All right, into the next one. Which is better, Fight Club or Die Hard?
Fight Club.
I'm going Die Hard.
I like Fight Club for me. Fucking Matt Damon.
V.
It's the hardest question of my life. I'm gonna go with Die Hard.
See, I fucking Die Hard's my go-to. That's my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Also, while I was thinking of this
Christmas movie.
question, can you guys name a more manlier movie than both of those? I was trying to think of the most manliest movies I could think of. I think Goodfellas is up there, but like I couldn't think of anything other than like those three.
Detective Pikachu.
That's up there too. Yeah,
I
what else
really
is there?
wish they would make like an action fucking Pokemon movie with what they did with Pikachu. Okay, you want to name one or no?
The Notebook.
Brokeback Mountain.
Iron Man 3.
Fast and Furious. All
Sonic
Yes.
7
2.
of them.
All right. We'll jump into the next one. Also, Sonic is one of Tyler's favorite movies of all time. So if you guys ever run into him, just go, "Hey man, how was that fucking Sonic movie?" And he'll just start
Oh,
to
God.
rage. Go, bro.
Was it good? I never saw it.
I saw it. It was decent. But like Tyler was telling me it changed his life.
I don't know,
Damn,
dude.
bro.
Sonic was kind of ass, low key. It was cheeks.
Like I said, I didn't think it was that bad, and Jim Carrey was fucking sick in it. But like, I didn't think it was all that.
Was he Dr. Eggman, Jim Carrey? Or whoever that Eggman dude is. I could see him playing a good Eggman.
Dude, Tyler's the funniest human being on earth.
He really is. Like, there's so many people in this world, but there's only one of him.
There's only one person that goes crazy over the Sonic movie, and that's Tyler.
That's a whole thing in itself.
All right, we'll jump to the next one. Which is better, leaving the seat up or putting the seat down, bros?
I've been yelled at for this very thing by chicks. And I'll
is
still leave
bro-
that shit up.
Yeah. This is Brotober. Leave
I don't
your
lift
seat up at
my
your
toilet
nearest
seat
toilet.
at all.
You just shit on the cover, huh?
I just piss on the cover, man. It evaporates.
Established dominance. Real
See,
quick.
It evaporates.
I say leaving it up is important because it raises awareness. Because like
I say
if one of our ladies just walks in and just goes to sit down, it means they're not paying attention. They need to be aware of the situations of at all times.
they do. Matter of fact, piss on your pants. Be a man. Who needs a toilet?
Wear Pampers at all times.
Toilet's like oh shit. Lord
Speaking
Booty
Oh
of-
Eater.
shit.
Speaking of Sonic,
Someone ask him.
Hey
Wait,
Tyler, do you like Sonic?
Wait, he's not on. Someone bring up the movie.
Oh,
Ask him how it was. Wait. That's done. Mute.
Hello?
Hey T.
Yo.
Tyler, that Sonic movie was ass.
Wait. Who is
wait,
who is that? Who
Say
is
it,
that?
say it again.
That Sonic movie was straight garbage, Tyler.
Bro, who is this? 'Cause it sounds like you're speaking some real bitch right now. Who is this? No, I'm dead ass. His voice sounds.
Tyler, I'm gonna eat the booty crumbs out your ass.
hey,
Who is
yo,
this?
what the?
Who is this?
He gave you
I-
your rap
Sonic's
name.
trash.
Wait, say that one more time because I couldn't hear you and I'm at work right now.
He gave you your rap name.
Yeah. What's up, V? I was like, whose fucking voice is this?
What's up, bro?
Bro, we were just talking about the Sonic movie, bro. What'd you think of it?
V, shut the fuck up. That movie wasn't ass. Yeah.
I heard it was pretty trash from people.
Wait, yes, Lisa, shut the fudge up, please. And I seen Alex was on here. What's up?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's
Hey,
up, Alex?
You just missed Isaiah. I think his laptop died.
Did he really? Is he? Whenever you see him, tell him I said hi.
We'll tell him for sure. Do you want me to ask him if he's still holding the name Lord Booty Eater with good pride?
Give me one second.
All right, Tyler, before you leave, I think this is an important bros question to ask. And this applies to all the bros, by the way. This is on the which is better, but now that Tyler's here, I feel like this is a good time to ask it. Which is better, tits or ass?
I'm so lucky I'm wearing headphones now. No, sorry, I'm on a FaceTime call right now.
A perfect opportunity to answer it.
Which is better, boys, tits or ass?
For me personally, I'm more of an ass guy. But I got
Alex, V, Tyler, are you guys tits or ass men?
Ass.
You're an ass man?
Yeah.
Is that why they call you Lord Booty Eater?
I guess so.
It all adds up now.
Can I propose a different solution?
Piece of toes, man.
How about feet?
V, bro, you weird fuck. I know you want some food.
Yo, wait, a good foot.
Tyler misses eating fucking crust off my feet.
You sick fuck.
Tyler, bro, have you ever sucked the toe jam out of V's toenails?
Hi.
What was that?
Tyler, are we in your pocket?
I'm gonna take that as a yeah.
Yeah, you're in my pocket.
I don't
I'm at
even
work.
know.
Take us out because we all know you're out of pocket.
Got him.
No, sir.
Zing.
Wait, Alex, I don't remember hearing your answer. Are you a tits or oh, he's an ass man. He just don't want to say it out loud.
There we go. Bingo.
See, Alex is a
The
man of
street
culture.
version.
All
See,
right.
Alex is a man of culture.
We'll jump into the second to last one I have here. Which is better, a mustache or a beard? This question would have been much funnier if Isaiah's ungrowing of a beard ass was here.
I know. I was about to say we're all here, like some of us here with beards. So.
Well, V's here clean shaved.
I don't keep any of that shit on my face.
Now
Jesus
his
Christ.
pubes, that's a different story.
Full
That could be
jungle
the third
down there, huh?
option.
You already know.
Have you ever seen the jungles of Vietnam? Well, V's about to show you.
And braid my hairs.
The two
It's all
times
fun
I've
and game.
the two times I've seen V's dick, he did not trim.
Oh hell no!
Gotta show him the
Oh.
full potential. If you're gonna
All
see
fun and games until his pubes start talking.
It's all fun and games until my pubes are longer than my dick.
it. Until you can't see you. So it's all hidden in there.
It's like you
Hello,
gotta
are
you gotta
still
go like
there?
Like a lion fucking hiding in the bush, stalking his prey.
I'm trying to bait
what was
it
the question?
by
Though?
putting some fucking candy on my tummy.
Hey, bro,
What
what
the fuck is wrong with you?
Tyler? Don't act like you ain't got that jungle in there either.
What,
I've
my
seen-
pubes?
Are
Hey,
you
what
telling me?
aisle are you on?
Are you a clean shave man, Tyler? Is that what you're saying?
Am I what?
Let
Are
the
you a
people at Home
clean-shaved
Depot know
man?
right now.
Are you a clean shave man? Oh shit!
Damn, we just
We-
lost V.
I am a pube.
Did
I
you
am
say
a
you're a
pube
cute
keeper.
man?
I trim.
Oh, you trim. Okay.
I'm a pube
Hey, my
keeper.
guy. Trim life.
There you go. You don't let the forest get out of control.
The forest just came back. Well, I
Also,
was just about to say.
what were you about to
I was
say,
just about
Alex?
to- I was about to say. Ever since I got on one of your podcasts, and you asked, it was a question with me and Eliza, and I remember you asking like, "Oh, do you shave down there or not?" And I was like, "Yeah, I shave, blah blah blah." And then I don't know. She said some. Matter of fact, we don't have to run that podcast back, but it was basically.
Wait, what episode was that? Was that 19?
I think that might
it
have
was
been the
19.
Valentine's one.
No, I know it was a Valentine's one, but I can't remember. I think it was 19, and then the next one was Gia and Zavi, which was 20, right?
I think so. Maybe.
Or
I'm gonna have
no,
to check.
no, you guys were 18. Kyle was 19, and then it was Gia and them.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, she dissed me on that podcast because I was like, "Oh yeah, I shaved," and she was like, "Ladies, what's him shaving gonna do for me?" And I was like, "So you gonna do me like that, huh?"
Wait. Okay. Eventually, I'm gonna have a ladies podcast to like counteract this bros one. but like I was watching this show Entourage the other day, and in the show the dude shaved his balls like soft, and she was like, "Oh, is that why you did that?" And he was like, "What? You don't like it?" She goes, "No, boys aren't supposed to be like bald." So the real question is like, what pubic level are men supposed to be at?
I want to say like trim, like
No, I think you're right. I think
like
I
a
think it's
medium
like-
level. That's what I go for. Not like peach fuzz on there, like a nice.
all right, everyone.
Awesome.
List what guard you put on when you shave your pubes.
10-inch.
I go with a nice 3.
I'm gonna have to go with it too.
Alex, you're a barber now. Do you put a nice taper on that shit?
Yeah, you give that thing a fade, dude. Line it up.
Let's just say it has a nice shadow fade with what do you call it?
Did you give it a
Something.
design?
Yeah, one of those like
Yeah, with
lightning bolt things.
with a little design on the back. It has like a, you know.
Hey, put the 49ers logo on there the next time you go down there.
I'll make sure to put it up in there. I'll take pictures for you guys. See if you guys want your teams on your balls too.
Wait, Alex, put 2-4 for Kobe.
Oh man, nah, I'm gonna put 2-3 for Jordan.
Dude, no, do the 49ers and send it to Jimmy G. DM him.
Say, this
Like,
is what
hey.
you've driven me to.
This is what I think.
I lost my fantasy football game.
All right. It's the last one on here. It's a very important question for all the bros. Tyler, are you still there? Fuck, I think he left us behind.
There must be a cleanup in aisle 10.
Oh, shit, Isaiah might hop on in a second. He said that the internet went out for a second.
Damn.
Fuck. All right, but this is a good question for the bros, so I feel like we have to ask it nonetheless. Which comes first, the bros or the hoes?
I mean, it's gotta be the bros, right? Like the day one homies. Like you can't give them up, you know?
You
Hey,
know,
you guys can't see it, but I'm spelling blood, which stands for bros.
A
Tyler just logged
Blood
off, but
brothers.
I know exactly what he would say, and I want to say that I stand behind him because he's a man full of wisdom, and so what he would say is the hoes come last. The bros, they last forever, but a good woman is different than the rest.
That's true, because a good woman, she's not a hoe. So that's like another option right there.
I thought you were gonna say the hoes come last, but I make the bros come first.
Dude, we should put that on
That's
a
a real
t-shirt.
bro. See, that's a real bro, right? That's a real bro answer right there.
We need that on a painting.
That's a good homie.
Put that up in the living room.
Alex need to put that on my fucking pubes.
Alex, you hear that, bro? He wants a fade.
Hit me up for that appointment.
Tyler, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
What comes first, the bros or the hoes? Oh, wait, hold on. His audio cut out.
Bros.
Bros come first before the hoes.
Yeah.
All right, now what about a good woman?
Huh. I would say bros, but who? Bros. Actually, bros for sure. I gotta say the bros. You can't turn your back on the brothers.
I'm not
You
gonna-
can't.
I think they would still come first.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of jaw dropped me, T, because I had said, because you had logged off for the slight time being, so I tried to speak for the both of us, and I said Tyler would say hoes come last, bros are towards the top, but nothing compares to a good woman.
Yes,
No,
yeah, I was
that's
thinking.
that's actual facts. Nothing truly new compared to a good woman. But honestly, I had some concurrent experience. Yeah. Okay. No, you can't lose a good woman. Honestly, there's nothing that really compares to a good woman, but actual facts though, never turn your back on your friends because your brothers were there first, even though it's just you gotta regulate your time wisely. I had an experience with that actually currently. And I to where I actually kind of turned my back on them to where I didn't realize I was truly neglected. So the bros.
Actual, like I'm gonna state my facts here. Anyone can tell me I'm wrong or right. I don't give a fuck. I think the whole thing is managing your time to equalize everyone. There's nothing wrong with spending more time with your lady. Just make sure you still have some time for the bros.
That's a very
Amen.
well
That's
thought
solid.
out response. Very
That's
strategic.
very well said.
It's either that or his girlfriend is holding him at gunpoint.
Yeah, on the back of the camera.
Also, I do want to state this: the booty hole's tighter than any pussy. Am I right, boys?
Drink to that. Drink to that. Right
Nigga,
there.
what?
That's right. All these boys here, they have a booty hole.
Otherwise known as bussy.
All right, next question. Whose bussy here is bussing?
What?
That's a horrible question.
I ain't answering that.
Whose bussy here is bussing?
Hey man. We're gonna have to have a sniffing contest. That's the only way you can tell.
All right,
Hey,
human
yo.
centipede. It's a human centipede in a line, boys.
Hey yo.
I'm all about all that.
Whatever you do, don't put me behind Tyler.
Oh, sure, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I'm not
Gotta
gonna
get the
lie.
order
I
right.
feel like Tyler has the best bussy in this group chat right here. Ain't that right, T?
What?
Is
All
your
I know is
bussy bussing?
I'm trying to be at the front of that line.
So you only want to be fucked?
Hey yo.
I thought you said eating, bro. I don't even fuck. Oh, there's no right way to answer that. There's no good response. I ain't trying to do the eating or what. I don't. You said human centipede.
You're stuck here, bro.
I ain't trying to be in the middle of no human centipede thing.
The funnest part, dude.
From both
Be
sides.
called dibs on the middle. All right.
Full treatment.
Both V and Tyler were gone when I asked this question, but I feel like this is one you guys can both shed some light to. Is blue balls real?
The 3-inch Punisher says, "Hell yeah."
V,
Yeah.
we're gonna need some verbal
We
acknowledgement.
see like us blue balls got some beef with like the red balls, so it's it's a rough life.
Wait, what are the red balls and how do you get them?
When you do too much.
What?
Gonorrhea?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Yes, from doing it too much, some type of STD.
It does fucking
What was
exist,
the
though.
question?
The worst thing.
T, I asked, is blue balls real?
No. I feel like blue balls is not real.
T, I have to say you and me are the only ones to say it's not real. Everyone else, I feel like, is trying to push the man agenda to get some pussy.
Nah, dude.
Or
blue
some
balls is
they
real.
or no. Nah, they're just trying to get some they them pussy.
I mean, I wouldn't. It hasn't. I can think of like one or two distinct times that it was like kind of painful. Like honestly, like it's not like a, but I can't think of like at least one time that I consider it blue balls.
Well, here's the thing is I feel like me and T are somewhat breaking the bro code right now because I feel like you're not supposed to say blue balls is fake because like that's the perfect get out of jail free card. But personally, I've never felt pain from like not getting a nut. And to be honest with you, if it was that bad, I'd just fucking go into the bathroom.
Yeah, it's just
Take
when
a
like
shit.
and drop a load. It's just when you're in like the heat of the moment, and she's like, right now.
Wait, what kind of fucking music is that?
The baby making music.
Tyler, bro, are you trying to seduce us?
Oh, it's not
Thank
blue
you,
balls
B.
music.
B knows what's up. No, B knows what's up.
Wait,
No,
V
that was my
played that?
coworker.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, that was
Are
my
you trying to
coworker.
seduce
Nigga,
us?
I am. No, you stupid fucks. No. No, sir.
I texted Isaiah. I'm trying to get him back on, by the way, y'all.
You sound like you are smoking. Yeah. Amen.
Tyler has us in his pocket again. Come on now, Tyler.
Yeah, I might have to hop in a bit because I gotta get up at like 6 tomorrow.
Oh fuck! You
Oh,
reminded me.
Jesus Christ. 6 o'clock. That's pretty bad, dude. Actually, to be honest,
It's
it's
all
not
right.
that bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
you
not
have to
crazy,
wake
but
up at 6, or is that what time you have to be at work?
I start at 6:30, so
Okay.
usually 6.
I think we're only going to be on here for a few more. I'm hoping Isaiah hops back on. I texted somebody else that said they might hop on, so I'm hoping they pop on. But if not, like, it is what it is.
I'm actually gotta hop off. The missus is coming.
Wait, V, come on, you can stick it out. Call her back in just a few. Give
Hey,
it
man,
10 minutes.
What I tell you about blue balls, you want it to happen to me again?
Give it 10 minutes
Yes.
tops. Give it 10 minutes tops.
We're about to see it in
Okay.
action.
All right, I'm telling my girl to fuck off right now.
Tell her bros before hoes, right?
Exactly.
So the 3-inch Punisher is gonna have to wait.
Hey man, all I'm saying is the bros never gave the 3-inch Punisher blue balls.
There's two people.
She can wait.
Real quick. All right, real quick. All right, bye. All right, that was the phone call I needed, boys.
Oh, from who, Isaiah?
No, Isaiah hasn't texted me back. He said the internet went down, but he's going to try to hop back on. He's kind of a 50-50, but this person I've been waiting on hopping on the whole time. And Tyler, you're going to need to take your phone out of your pocket in approximately 25 seconds.
Oh
Nigga,
yeah.
I'm at work.
Oh yeah.
Tyler, bro, when I say this is a man you want to take the phone out of your pocket for, you might want to fake taking a shit real quick.
Is it Jonah Hill?
Oh shit, it's Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, tell us what you think about women.
Hi, Andrew Tate.
Oh shit! It's Andrew Tate in the flesh.
Andrew Tate, what do you think about women?
He hopped in the pod.
Wait, Andrew Tate, who the fuck? Hold on. Who the fuck is this?
I want to say something super crazy, but I'm really gonna fucking
You
say it
lying.
right
What's up, fat boy?
now. So, yeah, I think these last.
Yo,
Are you on the treadmill right now?
coming straight from the gym
Yo,
right
do you see that print?
now.
Oh shit, he's hitting the deadlifts right in front.
This is Brotober, baby.
Brotober, the pheromones are coming out.
This is the definition of Brotober. A bro hitting the fucking gym.
Comes in the pod
Show-
straight to the.
Everybody show your fucking pecs and shit. I want to see some tits.
Wait, no, everyone show your print and shit.
That's not something you can see on me, Kyle. You know this.
Take your bills right now. Yeah, I want to see it. Because I know you'll do it.
B, this is going on YouTube. B, this is going on YouTube.
Yo, what? Been exposed like this?
What?
I said, B, this is going on YouTube.
Uh-huh. What do you want me to do?
Fuck.
Why does it sound so sexual?
Didn't
What do you want me to do?
Wink,
You
wink.
can turn anything sexual.
Yeah. I think I do gotta hop off right now. It was
right.
a pleasure.
I-
Be-
I'll let fat boy have a good night.
It was a pleasure to be part of Brotober.
All right, guys, I think we will wrap this up real quick. Brotober, it was a pleasure having all you guys on. Nothing but love, y'all.
Fred, I love you.
Love you too, baby.
Love you guys.
Love
Peace,
all
my
you
dudes.
bros. And
Wait, is he gonna show us some print or what?
he already hopped off. Oh wait,
Damn.
no, it was V. Show us some print.
Do you want to print?
Yeah.
How do you switch
just off
the
the
phone
print.
number? How do you switch this fucking?
Alex, don't
Oh, you
fucking
get some
tease him.
fucking toes, my guy. You get some knees.
How do I see
Shut
me
the
in video? Wait.
Holy shit, there's a bunch of sluts in here. Brett, take your shoe off in the middle of the gym.
Especially if you're using like a steel bar. Usually it's on the under one.
Oh, yeah.
Let us see.
You know what?
Brett, we need to see them piggies.
I'm gonna flip the camera. There we
I
go.
really have his bare toes out in the gym. No, Fred,
Just
we
imagine
need
that,
shoe and sock off.
I can't, bro. You're wild.
All right. Much love, y'all.
Much love, my guys.
All right. Yee.